This episode of Michelle Davis Fitness, we're talking about independent gyms. And as a personal trainer, what's more important? Is it the space? Is it the people you work with? Is it the flexibility they give you? We're gonna go over all of that, and we actually are going to be talking about 2 independent gyms here in Las Vegas. So let's get started with that. I'm on my way to a gym in Henderson off Sunset. It's called Self-Made Training Facility. And what it is a facility just for personal trainers to come in and bring their clients. And this is a very elite gym. It's very professional. And so I'm gonna go there and film all around the gym, show the locker rooms, talk to Chad, one of the owners, and tell you guys furthermore about what their procedure is. So let's get started and head on over there. So here we are at 4300 Sunset Road in Henderson. What I like about this location is it has a lot of different businesses. Everything from barbecue, dental, there's a college, there's a buffet, there's a hair salon. So this is a good business area. So just word of mouth, having traffic, that's always something important. Very spacious, no loud music. So again, I really like this place for how big it is. All the versatility, really nice. Put a lot of money into this place. They actually have a live academy going on right now. Not only do they have all sorts of different equipment to use, the cardio machines, but they also have lots of different whey proteins, supplements, things of that nature, and they have swag. So men and women, come on down here, bring your trainer, have your trainer work here, and then you can come and work out here too. They don't have drop-in rates. This is not for clients, it's all for trainers. So I'm here with Chad, and who's this?
This is Kiara.
Hi, Kiara. So we're going to talk about continued education.
Yes.
You have a workshop right now going on actually in the background that you help out all your trainers.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So what are you guys teaching today?
Today's kind of going over the basis of all the modules we're going to be discussing, which go into marketing, brand building, kind of the entrepreneurship of being an independent trainer.
That is so important because you invest your time and money into getting a cert.
Yes.
Then you spend your time and money finding a location.
Yes.
But what about the business side of things?
Which is huge, and there's a big piece of the puzzle that's, missing. A lot of times when you come into a facility, you pay your base rent. Sometimes they take a percentage. They charge your clients a membership fee. And a lot of things are different here with Self-Made, where we're really focused on the trainer success. So the more tools and resources we can provide to help you get more knowledge, the better it's going to put you in a position to succeed.
Can we film some of the students right now?
Yeah, you can probably pop back there. Yeah.
Okay, let's go see what's going on back there.
Hockey skills are enough, and you need something more. I expect, because of this, so what we're saying, I expect, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you will reach out directly and say, look, what you showed me isn't fucking enough. I need more. Now, if I have all of those systems in place because other people said that's not enough, you have to step outside your comfort zone. I may not be always the most right person to speak to, but you need to be able to step outside of that on the assignments and Chris is a little bit popular. He's a little bit. Short one. I'm long-winded, short-winded.
So what that video was, that's actually at the headquarters. And Chad was explaining that every 2 weeks they have a 2-hour class that they sit down with their trainers and they go over all different fundamentals?
Yeah, it's a 12-week course in total, and we do it every other weekend, so that way people can kind of coordinate their life around it. You know, we understand, we're realists, you know, we understand people got things to do. So yeah, every 2 weeks it's a 2-hour class focusing on different areas of the business, whether it's marketing, brand building, overall being an entrepreneur and just how to excel and grow your business, you know. And as we evolve with these things, we discover, you know, certain things that work in the market, and it changes every time we do the academy because the market is constantly changing as well.
I'd love to have one of the trainers come on and kind of discuss all the things that they've learned here and how it's helped their business.
Oh yeah,
Essentially,
definitely.
yeah.
Anytime.
Cool.
You know, and that's what we're about, you know. Self-made, you know, we call it a family because we all look after each other, you know. We support one another. You know, we have a massage therapist that works out of the gym here,
cool.
so, you know, a lot of the other trainers recommend him and, you know, bring their client base to him. So we all support and help each other out to grow and become successful once again.
Nice. So again, personal trainers, you have to kind of look at all of the different areas when it comes to getting your certs, the location you're going to train at, the price and rate you charge, but most importantly, like the name of your company and who are you working amongst and the people that help support you. Who are the 5 people that you are around the most? And when it comes to fitness, I hope that you're really under the umbrella of a company that looks out for you. Because I think there's a lot of companies out there that it doesn't matter. They just want heads, as many as possible, just to get the numbers. And ultimately, I think a small boutique gym is really going to help a lot of people out in areas like the one-on-one coaching and being more personable and having the time for people that they deserve. So you deserve it. Come down here. Any personal trainers, just get a hold of Chad.
And one more thing along with that too, with the academy as well, we also qualifies them for an additional CPT certification as well.
Oh, cool.
So we actually give them a free CPT cert. That's an online course and curriculum that we provide to you guys. We give you a link, and you can complete that on your own time. So you do actually get continued education credits for the course as well.
So we should have like a weekly assignment, like give us 3 gyms that are your favorites, list them down below, and let us know your opinions if you've worked at any other places and you kind of have some comments to give. Yes. Chad, did you get 520 or what was it? You tried to
No, I haven't done that again. No,
We won't
still haven't
film
hit that deadlift.
We won't
We
film
won't talk about that right now.
But anywho, okay guys, see ya. That was so much fun. Self-made training facility. You guys need to go there and check out the swag they have there. They have some bags. I'm actually going to start some boxing pretty soon, but I want to give a shout out to Chad. Stay tuned. They're bringing in one of their trainers, Lillian, and she's going to be sharing her story on the show. But furthermore, I want to talk about the sponsors for this show. See this band? This band has changed my whole perception of my fitness game, and I'll tell you why. This is the Huel B Go B version 2 band, and what this band does, no, not this band, this band. What this band does is actually can tell me my caloric intake, it tells me my energy balance, it tells me how many calories I burn, it can tell me my sleep quality, like my REM sleep, it can tell me my recommended amount of sleep that I need, my emotional status, so when I'm really stressed out, like during the times of when I broadcast or even when I'm training, I get kind of stressed out, so I need to bring it down a little bit, and that is what this watch is great to tell me. Not only that, but the Huel B Go B version 2 band, it tells you your heart rate, your water balance, which is super important being in Vegas. I'm always having to drink water, and I never want to get dehydrated. But it tells you your steps, your distance, and of course your stress level. So what I like about this is the stress level can kind of tell you your cortisol level. You know, you don't want any of that belly fat. So for anybody who's trying to lose weight, this is a great band. I'm telling all of my clients to go buy it because this can definitely help change their game and help me keep them on track. So my next product that I want to talk about is makeup, because ladies, we love to do our makeup, right? I just got done doing my makeup, and I am about to go train with my coach, Michael Haley, from Platinum Physiques, but before I go to LVAC to train, I did my makeup, and that is with Dasani. This stuff right here. Oops. Oop. Let me put this remote down. So I really like this company, Dasani. They have some really cool products that I want to tell you guys about. These are their lipsticks. But they have here an eyeliner that is black soybean pollen eyeliner. And what I like about it is it has a remover stick, so if you make a mistake, you can erase it off. And as well, their mascara that I dropped on the floor, this is black soybean pollen. So for any of you ladies that like to do something a little natural, a little more of a healthier approach, go to dasami.co.kr and check out their black soybean pollen mascara. Another thing is I really like their mask because this is great for traveling, on the go, you can take it with you. This is the mask. So here's the cleanser before the mask, and then the mask, and then your water drop cream afterwards. So again, Dasani, love this stuff. If you guys are more interested, this is the Gobi 2. Achieve your weight loss goals. This band is amazing. You can read it by the app. This band you can read by the app. You can also see, here's the time, okay. There's my battery percentage upside down. There's my heart rate. That's how many calories I'm negative, so I need to have breakfast, okay. Now it's telling me how many steps. It's telling me the distance. Here's my water level. It says I'm okay. And again, anytime you want to know it. And on the app is great. Online is even better. Can tell you a breakdown of everything. So anywho, I hope you guys are enjoying this show. Furthermore, I'm going to go train. I'm going to show you guys kind of what my training routine is like. And then afterwards, we're going to go to another gym here in Vegas off of Patrick Street. This is a gym owned by my good friend, Paul, who is Angry Joe. So let's go there and let's go check out what their gym is all about. It's all for power lifters. So if you're a power lifter, this is the place you need to be. So let's go. Come on. Wait, come on. Welcome to another episode of Michelle Davis Fitness. So glad you guys can come and join us today because this episode is talking all about Self-Made Training Facility. We got the team in the house, that's right. Lillian Aguilar, did I say that right?
Aguilar?
Yeah. Aguilar. And Chad Davison.
How you doing? Hello, everybody.
So if you guys were watching earlier, this video is talking about the support and the teamwork that Self-Made Training has for their personal trainers. And just in depth more about Lillian's story. And she's now a new member of Self-Made Training, so we're going to talk all about that. But furthermore, I hope you guys are having a good day, hanging out with us. It is hot here in Vegas, so thank God for AC. Yes. But again, if you guys like Vegas, come on down. This is the place to be. I mean, there's so many things to choose from. And not only that, but there are so many cool places to hang out during the pool weather. You know, there's all these pools and all the cool water parks, and you know, even the nightclubs stay open at nighttime. You can go there in your bikini and so forth. But you are expecting a baby soon.
I am, yes. We got like 7-8 more weeks and we'll have our second child.
Congratulations.
Thank
How
you.
you feeling?
I'm really excited, you know.
Are you?
Yeah, I can't wait to meet our new baby.
How's this different from your first pregnancy?
You know what? We're just so busy.
I know, be it that he's pregnant. He's the one who's pregnant.
My wife's a champion, by the way. Like,
yes.
She handles it no problem.
She's a personal trainer
issues.
too.
Yeah, certified personal trainer and a health coach as well. Awesome. But I think the difference is, you know, the first one you're looking forward to every single little stage. You know, oh, the baby's the size of a peach, and now it's a watermelon, and you know, now it's like you just can't wait to meet the baby at this point. Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm so excited for you. But furthermore, I'm excited the fact that I was filming the day that they had their marketing classes at Self-Made Training. Every 2 weeks they have a 2-hour course. They help all their trainers got a little more in depth with that by showing you guys on the film. So that way, after you guys have gotten your cert, after you've figured out what kind of trainer you want to be, now you know the place to go that is going to give you all the solid credit that you deserve. So Chad, let's talk about the drop-in classes.
Yeah, we have a lot of different drop-in classes that our trainers offer. Most of them will take people on right on the spot. You could always call, go on our website, which is www.selfmadetrainingfacility.com. Go to hire a trainer, find our location for Las Vegas, and it'll have all our bios up on the website there. But we have different boot camps that are on Saturdays, and during the weekdays. We have boxing classes that are available, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it continues to expand. If there's a demand for it and a need for it, we're definitely going to fill it at that point.
Very cool. And not only that, but they have tons of very cool swag. They have bags, they have backpacks, they have everything you need under the sun, so that way you're looking good. I can see you're wearing one of the hats.
Oh, I always am.
You're all swagged up.
I'm a walking logo, yes.
I love it, love it. And let's give some shout outs. I know you have an event coming up in July that you want to talk about real quick.
Yeah, it's just an event that goes on here in Las Vegas. We always like to support different things in the community. This one is the Bar Stars competition. That's July 14th. It'll be from 12 to 5 o'clock, and it's a lot of body weight, calisthenics type competition at that point. So it's not always necessarily, NPC in this competitive market that we target, but it's overall health and wellness in its entirety. Several gyms are affiliated with USPA when it comes to self-made. We do powerlifting competitions, which we're in the works of getting up to speed on that one. And as a facility, we will continue to evolve and offer more and more programs to reach out to the various populations in the fitness community.
Awesome. That's beautiful. Thank you. So thank you everyone to Facebook Live. I see we have tons of people. Levi, Evan, Marianne, Jill, David, Eric. What's up everybody? Thanks for hanging out with us today. I want to talk all about Lillian's story. Now, not only is she a personal trainer, but she's a vegan and she's a bikini bodybuilder, which we actually competed together.
We did, back in November.
And it was our very first NPC show ever. And I know you're laughing like this is
it's such a small world. I just love how the universe puts things in certain places and how it's just meant to be, It's just
Scott,
another
can you
part
throw
of
up
that.
that picture? Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys a picture. We're sitting here in the studio. We got about 1 minute to go live. And Lillian's like, hey, didn't we compete together? I think we both got top 5, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, yeah, I remember you. I recognize that booty. I know that girl. Look at that. So she's at the far right, and I'm right next to her. And we all of a sudden dawned on this, like, hey, we did.
That's
oh
so
my
cool.
God. So that was our very, very first NPC bodybuilding show, and we both placed top 5. Congrats, girl.
Yes,
yeah,
we did.
We rock. We rock. And so from there, actually, Lillian, you are now going to the Amateur Olympia.
I am. I'll be competing this September 12th at the Olympia in the Amateurs division, and I'm super excited, and I'm just, wanting to represent the vegan community and show people what we can do and show them that it's possible to be a vegan bodybuilder and that you can be competitive at a level like that.
And not only is she vegan, but she's natural all the way. So,
absolutely.
this girl knows her stuff. She's a nutritionist. She's a personal trainer. And thank you guys for all your hearts and your likes. If you're friends with Lillian, give us a shout out, because I love the fact that this girl is here to share her story with you guys. So let's talk about you being a vegan.
Thank you. Well, I became vegan when I was 14 years old. I'm about to age myself, but it's almost been 17 years.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Why did you decide to go vegan?
I became vegan for ethical reasons. When I was 14, I found out how much animals suffer in the factory farms, the dairy farms, the fur trade, just everything that has to do with consuming animals, either for food or for clothing or for products. And I just didn't want to contribute to any animal suffering. So I decided to not eat any animal products anymore.
What was the first thing you let go? Like as you were slowly...
I actually went vegan cold turkey.
Completely?
Completely.
Okay.
From one day to the next.
Wow, that's impressive.
It was just, I felt like I had an obligation for animals to just cut out all animal products out of my diet. And it was actually slowly that I started realizing about the daily things that we use, whether it's makeup, whether it's leather shoes or leather handbags, and I started getting rid of those slowly just because I hadn't made the connection yet.
And that was my next question was, okay, here we have the food.
Yes.
But then you take the lifestyle side of it, which is
Yes.
all the leather, all the cosmetics,
Absolutely.
everything.
Everything.
Shampoo,
Yes.
everything.
And you can find everything vegan, and that's what's exciting about it. You can live, a well-balanced diet. Have a well-balanced diet. Live a good lifestyle. I think veganism is a lifestyle that can accommodate to whatever you would like. Whether you like to live very simple or you would like to live very extravagant, you can find vegan products, and they're good products. They're good quality. They're good for your health. They're good for the environment, and they're good for the animals. So I always encourage people to maybe find products that you can substitute that are cruelty-free, and you'll notice that they're usually either the same quality or even better than other products that are out in the market.
Now, I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, well, that's so expensive and I'm going to have to throw out everything that I own. It doesn't necessarily have to be that complicated.
No, and you can do it at your own pace. For me, it just worked that I just wanted to cut everything out of my diet, and I wanted to get rid of all the products that I had that were not vegan. But people can do it at their own pace. If you want to start with one product, or if you are transitioning to a plant-based diet, then start with one thing that you'll be replacing, whether if you want to get rid of meat, or if you want to get rid of dairy first, or if you want to start with breakfast. I'll just have vegan breakfast from now on, and then go on to a different meal. So you can definitely accommodate to whatever your lifestyle needs, and then just keep moving from there. So you can do it as slow or as fast as you would like.
And you have quite a big vegan family.
I do. I'm
You
so
travel,
lucky. Yes.
always doing convention modeling. That's
Yes.
so cool.
I am.
That is. That's awesome.
I'm part of the vegan bodybuilding and fitness team, and I am so blessed to be able to have the opportunity to be with these amazing athletes and be able to spread the vegan message at the Fitness Expo and at other events that we'll be attending. We'll actually be at the Olympia.
That's so exciting.
As well. Yeah. So just spreading the message and just showing people that it can be done is just so exciting, and it's really empowering to be able to do that.
So I'm interested what a day in the life for Lillian is like. Can you kind of run through like your breakfast or your routine and some of the meals that you plan,
Okay.
so that if anyone is interested in maybe doing their own DIY, follow her on Instagram, by the way. But can you kind of explain the day in the life of Lillian for us a little bit?
Yeah. Well, right now it's actually very simple and actually a little boring, just because
Oh, boring.
a little bit, just because I am in comp prep.
Oh, okay.
So things change a little bit. But if I'm not competing, usually for breakfast, I'll just have oatmeal with blueberries, strawberries, flax meal, peanut butter. It's usually what I have every morning. Sometimes I'll change it up and have a fruit smoothie. Later on, I'll have a snack. Usually it's a sweet potato or maybe some rice cakes with some peanut butter. Later on, I'll usually have a veggie bowl, and it's usually brown rice, black beans or lentils, some tomatoes, some asparagus, some broccoli. Later on in the day, I'll have another snack, and it could be a piece of fruit or another rice cake. And for dinner, I usually like to have a big salad, just because it's lightweight, but it's big volume, so it keeps me satiated for the rest of the night. And it's usually arugula, spinach, kale, some tomatoes, more broccoli. I love broccoli, so I add it as much as I can to my meals. And before I go to bed, I usually have a cup of tea. And
That sounds pretty exciting to me.
Yeah, right?
I'm hungry. Let's go. I'm ready.
and it tastes so good.
I think a main question would be too is like, when people think vegan, they think of, a lack of protein, but in order, with what you're doing and competing at the level you are, that doesn't seem to be a concern whatsoever.
Not at all. I actually don't even take protein powders, just because, I don't do any supplements, no protein powders, no meal replacements. I get all of my nutrition from my food, which I believe is absolutely possible, and I encourage everyone to try it out and see how it works for you as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now let's talk more about bodybuilding. What made you want to become a bodybuilder, and how did you kind of get into it? As you're a vegan, did you have to up your protein intake, your macros? What did you have to do?
I actually didn't.
No?
When I first started competing, I was only consuming about 30 grams of protein per day. and I was building muscle with that amount of protein. Now, as your training increases, then you do have to make dietary changes, but I don't focus it towards protein. I look at it as a whole nutritional aspect of it. And I actually started competing kind of to prove a point.
Yeah.
Because when I became a personal trainer and I started working in a corporate gym, I would get comments, oh, you should compete. Oh, but you're vegan. Oh, you should compete. Oh, but you wouldn't
We
be
both
able to
say
be
that.
competitive. Yeah. So it just kept getting to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to compete, and I'm going to show them that it's possible to be competitive as a vegan and as
love
a
that.
natural athlete. So I started competing, and on my very first NPC competition, we placed top 5. So I think I definitely proved a point.
Show your guns.
Vegan good.
That's right. Vegan guns. Woo. I love that.
Yeah, and there are so many vegan athletes out there proving that it's possible to
Yes.
build a good amount of muscle and be able to be competitive in the bodybuilding world.
What advice would you give to a bodybuilder who is thinking about transitioning to vegan, but they don't want to lose any muscle mass?
Okay. A lot of times what people don't realize is that plant-based foods are they don't have as many calories as animal products. So they think that if they replace their food with the same volume, that it's going to be the same, but it's very different. So you definitely have to look at more than just calories, more than just protein. I would definitely try to look for someone who is already doing what you want to do, whether myself or there are a lot of amazing vegan coaches who specify in training bodybuilders. So I would definitely search out a coach who has your same training philosophy or someone that is achieving the goals that you want to achieve, and reach out to them and just ask for help or ask them if they're taking any new clients and just go from there.
So just in case you guys want a vegan coach, you might want to take a look at Lillian's Instagram.com. She even has an app. Let us know a little bit about that.
Well, the app that I'm using right now is Trainerize, and it's what I use for both my in-person clients and my online clients. And what I'm able to do through the app is send out all of the training programs with videos, with detailed descriptions, showing you how to do the exercise to make sure that you're doing it properly. I'm able to submit all of the meal plans. I am a certified nutritionist, so I make meal plans for every single one of my clients, detailed to what you need and for what your goals and what you're trying to achieve. And I'm also able to see my clients' progress on a day-to-day basis. So from every workout to every meal that you're tracking, I'm able to see what's going on and be able to track your progress and see if there's any changes that we need to make to your program. I communicate with my clients every single day through the app as well, and it just makes it very simple and easy to use, and my clients love it.
Cool.
You know, they have everything in just one little app, and it's right on your phone. So it's having like your trainer in your pocket almost.
I love
that.
that. It's so convenient.
It is. And so that's what I'm using for my clients, and
Very
it's working
cool.
very well.
And kind of to add to that a little bit, which she had mentioned about, hiring a coach or someone who is on the same path that you want to accomplish. I think that's critical in numerous ways, but primarily it could eliminate a lot of frustration you may have. And a lot of downtime. So when you hire someone, as a coach or as a trainer that has similar goals or similar interests that you want to achieve, it could help to deter a lot of those distractions or some of those, road bumps that you may encounter along the way, and get you started towards the results immediately and not be dealt with frustration that some people may have.
I want to give a shout out to some of the trainers at Self-Made. When I was there filming, I got everyone's business card. Lily, I didn't see your business card.
But I'm here now.
I know, but I was like, where's your card? But I want to give some shout outs. You can kind of talk about what they excel in, or
Yeah, absolutely.
what their niche is. So we have, of course, Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica
Jessica Gibbs.
she's our partner. So she's normally out here in Vegas Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we'll get her on the show here coming up pretty soon. But she's the first female owner of a self-made training facility.
I liked how you were telling me that she kind of took some time off from her cell phone and social media. I was like,
Yeah.
I need that.
Social
So,
media detox.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just
We
a
all
little
need
bit.
it.
Yes.
Okay, Mick Smooth.
Mick Smooth, yeah, he's actually a
Nice
high
last
school.
name.
Yeah, I think it's more of a nickname there for him, but it works. He's got a pretty smooth personality there. Strength and conditioning coach at a local high school. Got a wealth of knowledge. is very creative with exercising. So if you have some things you're just looking for a change up, he'll definitely fill that void.
Cool. We have Leah Christiana.
Leah Christiana, yes, she's a IFBB pro in figure. She also specializes with autoimmune disorder and Hashimoto's. So, you know, hyperthyroidism, anything when it comes to that kind of category, she's a specialist with that. Could definitely offer a lot of advice, and you know, competes at the top level in IFBB.
Very cool. I do want to give a shout out to Sabrina, my teammate. How's it going, girl? You selling all those houses? #1 realtor. Tiffany Marie Boydston.
Tiffany is our lead trainer, so she's my go-to there. We're definitely on the same wavelength when it comes mentally, and she's another IFBB pro, been to the Olympia twice, top 10.
Wow.
And so she's pretty established in the community in the area. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of her. She was associated with Body by O and the Angels, Odo's Angels there, but she's awesome, very energetic, and very passionate about what she does.
Love it. Oh, Chad Davison. Who's this guy?
That'd be me.
yeah.
You know, I only take on online clients out here in Vegas. I won't work out of my facility. And the reason for that is because I want my trainers to be successful. So I'm so committed to it, you know, that I don't take on any clients out of my gym and out of my facility. I'm only here to support and grow the business out here.
And for anyone that is interested, if you are a PT or a nutritionist, Self-Made Training is specifically for personal trainers. They do have boot camp classes with a drop-in rate maybe once in a while, but it's not like your regular members gym. This is just specifically for trainers. So again, Carissa, how's it going? I know you're a trainer. You're making all those women beautiful. And so I do want to give a shout out to anyone watching live on Facebook. If you have any questions, please shoot out them. We're here to help answer them for you. Let's see, boxing classes.
Yeah, they're
so we have
definitely
Jason
to take off there. Jason
Ingwaldson.
Ingwaldson.
I got it.
He
Oh,
is the
that's good.
man.
Thank you.
He won the first Muhammad Ali award when he was, I want to say, 16 or 17 years old. He's a Golden Glove boy. I mean, went to the Junior Olympics. He competed for the U.S. in boxing in Cuba and Russia. I mean, all
Holy
around the world. I mean, this guy is very established and very accomplished in the boxing community, and great personality, very energetic. He does kids classes, adult classes. You got to check him out, definitely.
So one of the things as a woman, I really am into self-defense, because it's one thing to look buff, and then all of a sudden you're like, get away from me! Ah! You know, so I want to know.
common.
I want to know what I'm doing. I want to defend myself. I picked up some of these boxing gloves at Self-Made Training.
Yeah.
It's got the logo and
SMF,
everything.
yep.
So these talk about woman power,
Right?
women empowerment.
Yeah,
Oh my
absolutely.
gosh, I'm so excited to hopefully work with Jason, and you know.
Oh yeah, we got that going. I've already spoke to him, so we'll get that. We'll get those details all worked out.
You guys will see the videos coming up soon, so this will be something in the works. Victoria Flores.
Victoria, another IFBB pro out of our facility. She actually is a physique, and
Very cool.
used to be a correctionals officer, and
Don't
you
piss
know,
her off.
no,
Ooh,
not
yeah.
at all. She'll take it to you. But she is great. A couple things that she specializes in, not only body transformations, but really just pushing you to that next level.
cool.
She definitely will. Yep.
I love that. And moving on, we have Burton Zai.
Zai, yeah, Burton
I'm good
Zai.
today. I
Yeah,
got
you're
it.
on
Oh,
it. Those
man.
are always tricky. You know, he's more of a functional trainer. Burton, he's a little bit reserved, but at that same time, he's definitely a master of technique and form. So
That's good.
when it
important.
comes to your powerlifting, when it comes to your kettlebells, you know, he's kind of your go-to in our facility for that. Understands the body and mechanics very well, and can definitely help to hit some new PRs. So
I love that.
Yep.
You got a lot of really good athletes.
we
pros.
do, yeah. And we got a good mix, you know, a good diversity within the gym, which I love, you know. So
Yeah.
there's something for everybody there. Absolutely.
That's true. All right, we got Heather Sanchez.
Heather, very energetic. Love Heather. She is fully dedicated to her clients. NPC competitor as well. She's a mom, so very empowered on that one. She only works at the facility several days a week, and then, you know, takes care of her daughter. So her and her baby's daddy kind of split the time there. But you know, I love Heather. She's got a great, outstanding personality.
Love it. And last but not least, we have Lisa Giambulek. Okay.
I think you're saying that right. That's one I always have problems with too.
Giambuleka.
Lisa also autoimmune disorder and Hashimoto's. So, which seems to be very common in the industry with certain competitors, I think. Lillian being stimulant free won't ever have to worry about this, but I think that's the reason why is a lot of times people are misinformed about different supplements, and they start taking too many different things and don't know how their body's going to respond, and unfortunately it does some damage to the body. So
Which actually can take years.
it really can
to get out of.
and sometimes even be permanent.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
so Lisa
Let's talk
has
about that
a
a
lot of
little bit.
knowledge about that.
Lillian, have you taken on a client that kind of had some autoimmune issues and then kind of have to turn them around a little bit? I mean, even diet can be challenging if you have
It
some
is.
sort of thyroid going on, some sort of thyroid hormone issue.
No, I actually have not had any clients with that issue. So it's not something that I'm very familiar with as far as dealing with directly. But I always advise people to just speak to a professional and make sure you constantly have blood work done to see what you are deficient in. Because a lot of times, which I've seen a lot, you go to a trainer and they start giving you a list of things to take, which your body might not even need and might not even react well to. And a lot of times it's unnecessary, the things that you're taking. So if you are planning on taking any type of supplements, then always talk to your doctor first. Make sure that you have blood work done and see what your body needs, or if you even need to take any supplements. I personally don't take any supplements. I've never had the need to. And if the time comes where I do have to, I would make sure to talk to a professional first and then go from there. And that's what I advise everyone to do.
Very important. And also, I like the fact that you do have these trainers that do help in those kinds of issues, if anyone.
Yes.
So we have Lisa and Heather and
Leah. Leah.
Awesome. I know, we'll just put them
and we
across
have
the board.
quite a few more trainers than that, but those are just the business cards that were displayed. Yeah,
Cool.
But we got several more trainers that specialize in different things. We got another boxer, TC. We have Nathan, who does jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai. We have Charles, who does a lot of functional training as well. Then who else? Travis. Travis is just a monster and a beast when it comes to strength and powerlifting. I mean, I've never seen anyone lift like this guy here. So there's quite a few other trainers, but I always advise everyone to go to our website, look at the bios, and see who would fit you the best for your needs.
So Self-Made Training, located at 4300 Sunset Road in Henderson. If you guys are interested, remember the video that we played before we came here in the studio is talking all about the marketing program that they have. And I want to touch up a little bit about that just in case you guys are interested, because as a trainer, it always goes way beyond helping you if you continue to help yourself. Continue to help your business, continue to help in ways you can grow, and never settle. Never settle for this is how I'm going to do it, this is how my business is ran. There's always different ways that maybe you can, especially with social media and technology, you kind of have to keep an open mind, but not open enough to where your brain falls out. So, Chad, can you tell me a little bit about the marketing side that you help with all of the trainers that is so important?
Yeah, there's several different things we do. And like Michelle had said, the market is, with social media, and it's always changing. What worked last year for you in operating your business may not be the best thing this year for your business. So we always reevaluate our academy. This is the third year that we've held it, so we always revamp it. But ultimately, we distinguish different things due to what has been successful for individuals within Self-Made, and just due to different research that we've done as far as how to create your brand. Once you create a brand, overall with that, you have to have a vision. What do you want these people? How are you going to attract them to you? And that vision needs to be strong. We call it your why. Why did you get into personal training? Why did you become a health professional? And because there may be some times when it's not all sunshine, and it may be a little rainy and some clouds, but this will keep that individual pursuing their dreams and their passions, to keep helping other individuals to feel better and to improve their quality of life. So we have several different things within that we start to dissect as far as determining your vision, how to really attach to that and get people to see what you're trying to get out there as well.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. And so Lillian, tell me, as a personal trainer, how much Self-Made Training Facility has helped you with your business?
It has actually made all the difference in the world. Before Self-Made, I was working in a corporate gym, and it's night and day. The amount of support that you have. In the corporate gym, you're supposed to be part of a team, and you're supposed to help each other out, and you're supposed to have leadership that you're supposed to be able to turn to, and that never happens. You never have the support that you need. Your questions are never answered. Your teammates are never there for you. So coming to a Self-Made Training Facility, just by having that support has made a huge difference. Having someone to turn to that can answer your questions, or just to give you a little bit of guidance, or just finding better ways to do things. It just makes all the difference in the world, not only in your business, but in your own personal life as well, in your training. And the happier you are, the better service that you provide to others. So every time I come into Self-Made, I'm greeted with a smile. I'm always there surrounded by positive people, and just being around that energy, it makes me want to do better for my clients, and it makes me want to provide a better service and be able to provide the same thing. And in the business aspect, it has made a huge difference, just learning from people who are already doing the things that I want to do. And I always say learn from someone else's mistakes, because you won't live long enough to make them all yourself. So just asking the right questions, you'll be able to learn so much more than going through the process and making all of the little mistakes. And it all comes back to having that leadership and that support for me.
Thank you so much for sharing that. What do you guys think? I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to ask it. I love the fact that you guys are here hanging out with us. I see so many people on the live chat, and so I'm so appreciative that you guys are hanging out with us today. We're talking about more of the marketing aspects for personal trainers, and here at Self-Made Training Facility, that's exactly what they do. Every 2 weeks, they have a 2-hour marketing class that actually the CEO founder, Miguel himself, he's basically the star. He broadcasts, he talks about all the tips and trades and things. And the fact that they do that live broadcasting in LA.
It's in Temecula, in our headquarters, yeah.
And then
California.
they broadcast that to all the other self-made training facilities out there. So everyone gets together, no matter where it is, they watch it. I just love the fact that everyone was sitting at the table. They were all focused on it. They all had their notes. They were all writing down. And this is on their day off.
Yeah.
This is a day off where they're not making any money. They should be in their PJs watching cartoons, eating Cheerios or something. I don't know. Is that vegan? But I just love the fact it was like a team building workshop, and you never see that at any kind of gym. I haven't, and I would think that being a personal trainer, you have to have a lot of pride, but there's also a lot of competition. And the last thing you want to do is be in an environment where you have to be catty. You almost have to kind of be cutthroat. I would never want to be in an environment like that where you're like, oh, don't talk to my client. They might hire you, or don't tell them that secret. They might use it. You never want to be in an environment where you feel vulnerable. And to me, when you're trying to change someone's life, you're trying to give your time and value to someone, and ultimately they're paying you, the last thing you want to do is worry about wasting your time, and especially your energy, in an environment you don't feel comfortable with. So that's the biggest thing, is like, if you feel like you want to change someone's life and you want to be a personal trainer, you take the time and the dedication and the money to make it happen. Where are you going to take all of that success and put it out? That red carpet is rolled out for you. Where are you going to go? Self-Made Training, I feel, is one of the best places in Vegas. So you're welcome. So before we close everything out, I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. And again, please feel free to talk to your trainer, talk to your doctor. If you have any programs that you're interested in trying, don't go gung-ho and just jump into it. Get some advice, get some recommendations. Lillian, give out your Instagram and your .com and all that info.
It's LillianDAguilar.com, and all of my social media is Lillian D. Aguilar as well.
Cool, thank you. And Chad?
And you can find me on Davison3D on Instagram, or our gym and training facility Instagram, which is Self-Made Training Facility LV.
Awesome. Next month on the show, I want to talk about, I know that this probably Lillian wouldn't be into this series, but I know, hold yours. But you have pre-workout, you do have whey protein,
Yes.
you do have things that you do sell at the store.
Correct.
And I want to talk about all the great products that they have there. It's not just a facility, it's a store. And so I want you guys to know all the great stuff that they have there. So for instance, they have these punching gloves. So if you want a boxing coach, they have that, as well as the swag. They have
Yeah,
hats,
they got
they have
hats.
t-shirts.
Made different.
I mean, they have these badass bags. I know it's a little big, guys, but they have these badass workout bags that are very reasonably priced. Go in there, check out all the awesome stuff that they have for sale, and you'll be learning a thing or two every month here on the Michelle Davis Fitness Show. So thanks, guys, for stopping
yeah,
by.
thank you for having
so
us.
much.
It's always a
Absolutely.
pleasure
So
being
much
here. Yeah.
What a small world.
I know.
I know. I'm still tripping out on
We were
that.
so excited when we found
Scott,
out.
can you show that picture of us? I mean, literally, we're sitting here in the booth about a minute to go, and we're like, "Hey, weren't you? Yeah, you look. Wait a second." So, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't go anywhere. I'm actually starting a foodie show. It's every first Thursday of the month from 2 to 3 p.m. See, there we are, Lillian.
Yay! That's the
Woo!
photo.
That
We
should
look
be-
good too.
That should be on the wall at Self-Made Training.
Right.
I'm
I
just
think we're
saying
gonna start
that
doing
needs
that with our
little
competitors
athletic
and
like
athletes.
celebrity wall. But don't go anywhere. If you guys are into food, this is going to be your show. We're talking all about food trucks, First Friday, and WTF food trucks. So stay right here. Don't go anywhere. And you're watching the Michelle Davis Fitness Show.